You ever wonder how many times you've been inches away from greatness and walked away? How many times you were one try away, one rep away, one late night away from the version of yourself you always dreamed of, but you stopped. You folded because it got hard. You gave up because no one clapped. You let comfort whisper in your ear and call it peace. But peace doesn't come from comfort. It comes from conquest. And the truth? You've been running from the one thing that could have set you free: your pain. We live in a world that worships comfort. People chase shortcuts like salvation. They'll spend hours finding hacks to avoid the grind, but they'll never spend 1 minute doing what matters. They scroll for motivation, but never move. They talk about goals, but never act. They want results without the struggle. But here's the truth most can't handle. Discomfort is the only place you'll ever meet your potential. Every rep that burns, every night you can't sleep, every rejection that makes you question your worth, that's where your strength is hiding. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is the test, and the world only rewards those who pass it. Everybody loves success until they meet silence. When the crowd disappears, when the world stops watching, when your progress slows down to a crawl, that's when most people quit. Because they never loved the process. They loved the attention. But the real ones, they stay. They stay when no one believes in them. They stay when the results don't show. They stay when it feels like nothing is working, because quitting isn't an option anymore. They made a promise to themselves: I will finish what I started. That's what makes them dangerous. That's what separates them from everyone else. You think pain is there to break you? No. Pain is there to show you what you're made of. Every scar on your soul is proof that you didn't give up. It's proof you fought when everything told you to stop. Because the truth is, the strong aren't born. They're forged in failure, tempered by rejection, sharpened by betrayal. You don't learn strength in peace. You learn it in chaos. The world doesn't hand you power. It makes you earn it, through loss, through isolation, through pain. So stop running from it. Start using it. Every hit you take, every fall you survive, every time you rise again, you become less human and more legend. No one talks about this part, the silence. The nights where you feel invisible. The mornings where your chest feels heavy, and you can't even explain why. That's the cost of growth. That's the loneliness of purpose. See, when you start leveling up, you outgrow people. You outgrow conversations. You outgrow the version of you that used to be comfortable losing. You'll start walking alone, and it'll scare you at first. But then, it becomes power. Because you realize solitude isn't punishment. It's preparation. The grind will isolate you, but it will also introduce you to yourself. And once you meet that version of you, the one who doesn't need motivation, the one who moves through pain without flinching, you will never want to go back. Everybody dreams, but only a few turn those dreams into discipline. Dreamers wait for perfect moments. Doers create them. Dreamers pray for success. Doers bleed for it. Dreamers want it when it's easy. Doers crave it when it's hard. That's why the gap between failure and success isn't talent, it's consistency. The difference between the man who makes it and the one who doesn't is simple. One gave up when it hurt. The other kept going because it hurt. The world doesn't care how you feel. It only respects how you move. So move like your future depends on it. Because it does. Every time life knocks you down, you get two choices. Stay there and feel sorry for yourself. Or stand up and make pain, regret ever touching you. You've fallen before. You've bled before. And guess what? You're still here. That's proof. Proof that you're harder to kill than you think. So stop underestimating yourself. You've already survived what others would have surrendered to. You are not weak. You're just unfinished. Keep going until the pain runs out of ways to break you. Keep going until the world remembers your name. Because Unbreakable isn't a title. It's a decision. A decision to stand tall when everything else falls. To keep walking through the fire until the fire starts fearing you. The hardest battle you'll ever fight isn't against the world. It's against yourself, the lazy version of you, the doubtful version, the one that says it's too much. That's your real enemy. You can't kill him once. You have to kill him every day. Every time you wake up and don't want to move, kill him. Every time you want to scroll instead of build, kill him. Every time you whisper, maybe tomorrow, kill him. Because every time you win that war, you become more disciplined, more dangerous, more unstoppable. And the more you conquer yourself, the less this world can do to you. Let me tell you something harsh. The world doesn't owe you anything. Not respect, not success, not love. You earn all of it through consistency, through sacrifice, through the willingness to suffer longer than anyone else. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to tell you it's your time. You have to take your time. And the only way you do that is by refusing to quit. So the next time you hit the floor, don't wait for help. Rise like you've already won. Because every time you stand again, you outright your story. You remind the world, I don't break. Fall, bleed, learn, repeat. That's the code. You don't become a legend by avoiding pain. You become one by mastering it. Every failure you carry, that's your weapon. Every loss you survived, that's your armor. And one day, when they ask how you did it, how you kept going when everyone else quit, you'll smile and say, I just didn't stop. That's the code. That's the mindset. That's the way of the unbroken. So don't chase comfort. Don't chase easy. Chase progress. Chase pain. Chase that version of you that refuses to surrender. Because at the end of the day, it's not the strongest who survive. It's the ones who simply keep trying. The ones who fall, stand, and whisper, try harder. If this lit a fire in you, don't just scroll. Like, subscribe, and remind yourself, pain isn't punishment. It's preparation. This is Dopamine Reboot, and this is your reminder to never, ever stop trying.